Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Dragon Quest: The Adventure of Dai, or Dragon Quest: Dai no Da'i Boken, which is on episode 32. Anyways, this episode right here was actually really nice and phenomenal. I really actually enjoyed it, and I'm glad things kind of went in a certain way that might be a little, debatable, bad, however you want to call it, because of how it went about, So if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that Dai and Baran still continues to clash against each other. Hyunkuro asks Crocodile to give him one timing shot, and he will support Dai. We had to it that Hyunkuro ends up passing his Dark Blade armor weapon to Dai and gives him one shot. He said, "You gotta make this count, man, because this weapon won't be able to handle all the power you have right there, etc." So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to, I was really looking forward to see how this go out, because when Dai and Baran continued to clash against each other, they were really on par. But because of Baran's more battle experience and trickery, he managed to get an advantage on Dai. When Leona is trying to cast Zing, she was casting Zing on Pop. It's not working. And Pop and Gomei-chan were talking to each other in the afterlife, and it was really funny and hilarious. Not gonna lie, thanks to Gomei-chan insulting Pop, saying, "You abandoned Dai, you piece of filth, you suck, you are a weakling." And Pop gets really upset about this and that he will never abandon Dai. He therefore was revived, maybe albeit temporarily, and launched a magic attack to distract Baran. It's like that time where, if you remember, little spoilers ahead, in that certain scene in Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball Super, one little small distraction is enough to turn the tide around. And that is when Dai and Baran clashed against each other in their blades. But, since Baran does not have enough magic power, he can't really use Giga Break or use his powerful strength, that is most powerful attack at all. And therefore, we have to it that Dai and Baran ends up clashing each other in swords, and Dai manages to land a powerful critical wound on Baran. But we have to it that everyone seems to be okay with the exception of Pop. Leona cries in tears in knowing that she failed in vain. As for Baran, he apparently still has enough strength, but he knows he can't fight anymore. So he decides to go to Pop's body and looks at him and says, "Did this boy really hit me with all he's got, albeit temporarily?" And therefore, Baran decides to squeeze his fist long enough for it to bleed and give him a drop of his blood, and decides to, leave right away. And says, and Crocodile asks, "Are you going to return to the Dark Army?" He says, "No, I'm not. I have no intention of it." And therefore, Baran tells Dai or Dino, "Do whatever you think is right. However, in this world, there's no need for 2 dragon knights. That much I can tell you. The next time we fight is where we will settle this. If you win, you could destroy the Dark Army to protect the humans. But if I win, I'm going to destroy all of humanity." And we have to it that Dai's like, "Are you effing kidding me? You're still talking about that like that. What's wrong with you?" And Baran's like, "That's how I am. Sometimes certain adults can't change no matter how hard you try, okay? That's how it is." And therefore, Pop, it looks like to me, comes back alive thanks to Baran's blood dropping from his fist or from his body. And therefore, he tells everyone, "This would be my last time giving you a gift to any of you guys. My last gift to the enemy. The next time we fight is when we settle this. Dai, you have been warned." And therefore, Hyunkuro thinks in his mind, Baran regains his own human heart. I guess he wants to be killed or taken down by his own son for atonement for all the damage he's done to humanity, etc., And I could see that. Sometimes, there are some things you can't change at all, and that sometimes you want someone to take you down or stop you, That's it. Sometimes that's the only way. That's how that's how it is for some people, or how it is for some fictional characters. I can't change my ways, man. In order for me to stop, you have to kill me or defeat me to stop me, you know? Kind of ironic when it comes to certain things like that, when it comes to fictional characters or certain like situations in real life, you know? There is no other way, but you have to stop me or kill me, you know? That kind of thing. However, the last part of the episode is where I was laughing and I was smiling so badly in a menacing, evil way because Hadler really, really messed up. Even Vern summons him and says, you know, getting Baron to join our side was never freaking easy to begin with. And it's because of your stupidity of your games and not talking about, like, Dai being the Dragon Knight is what caused Baron to leave. He now left the army and will have nothing to do with us anymore unless it's really about Dai himself. It's all because of your stupidity is why this is happening. However, I'm a very tolerant man, so I could forgive 3 failures, however. But, let's talk about this. The 2 Dark Legions, which is Crocodile and Hyunkuro, you costed us that, and we lost 2 commanders that joined their side. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is just hilarious. Like, so effing hilarious. And then, let's see here. Yeah, pretty much like, when freaking, like, Crocodile and Hyunkuro joined, the freaking, like, Dai side, or they failed miserably, that costed, Ramos and Papanica Kingdom, is like 2 of the Legion commanders joined that side, you know, etc. So, the other failure is on Valget Island, you know, where even though you were leading an army, you failed to kill Dai and his friends, and that was a second failure. The third failure is the incident with Baron, you know, that King Vern mentioned. I'm like, oh my gosh. But his other finger went back up saying, because you killed Avon is the reason why this third finger doesn't go down. Hadler, you got one more shot at this, okay? One more shot. The next time you come to me is when you have to kill Dai and the rest of his friends. If not, my third finger goes down and it's the guillotine for you. I'm like laughing and smiling so badly because Hadler got off easy for now. He got off easy. If he did not kill Avon that very beginning of the series, it would have been done and game over for him, man. It would have been done and game over for him. And we have to it that the Dark Reaper that serves Vern says, you know, you could have just killed him off the bat. Why didn't you do so? And Vern's like, I gave him an ultimate body. Surely he understands that. There should not be a problem for him at all. If anything else, we could destroy him anytime, whenever we want to, you know? In preview next episode, it looks like to me Dai and his friends are like trying to take a rest right now, but unfortunately, you know, that's not gonna happen since Hadler is not gonna let them go, you know, etc. And we have to it that the next episode is called Zabara's Scheme, and that's about it. When it came to this episode, I'm very happy to see to it that Baron did not get killed yet, or he did not die or something, because like he looks like a really good guy, and I think he looks a little important possibly for Dai's development, you know? I don't know. But one thing for sure is like he does want to settle the score with Dai. Like there's no need for 2 Dragon Knights in this world. If you defeat me, you could defeat the Dark Army and to protect all of humanity. But if I win, I'll destroy all of humanity. Although Dai was trying to convince him otherwise, Baron says it's too late for me to change my ways, man. And Baron, he's regained some of his human heart to a point where he manages to save or revive Pop for now, which I appreciate, you know? I mean, like, we can still consider him a somewhat antagonist, but he's just who he is, you know? I mean, after going through so much, like, dark, heinous incidents or events with, like, humanity, it's almost too late for him to change, you know? Etc. I don't blame him for it. Because, you know, I'm pretty sure we all know the fact. Human beings are pretty much evil and horrendous when certain incidents happen, you know, etc. And as for Dai and the others, you know, they are worn out from battle. And as for Hadler, like I said, that guy, he had 3 failures. 2 of the Dark Legion commanders left and joined Dai's side. The other one is where he failed to kill Dai and his friends, and then on that island. And then the third is the incident with Baran, except one sin is erased because he killed Avan. He gives Hadler, here's your last chance. Don't mess it up, okay? I'm like, he's gonna mess up, alright. I was just laughing and smiling in an evil, menacing way because Hadler, man, he knew he had to kill Dai. There's no denying that. That's what I appreciate about a certain antagonist. But the only thing is like they don't bother making a move themselves because either 1, they're regaining the strength, or 2, I don't know. But honestly, the fact where Dai is a Dragon Knight is a big mistake of his. If he actually talked about it, guaranteed there would have been something that could have been done, you know, etc. Anyways, I hope to see more of Baran in the future. I mean, the guy looks like he's not going to change his ways, but I hope there might be one way that he could make atonement eventually for him to sacrifice his own life just for his son and possibly for his friends. But if it's just for his son, at least, then that's fine too. Baran is a really cool guy the way I look at it, you know. I mean, like, he's not thinking of a special, ordinary, or anything new of a character. He's just a guy who's like, it's too late for me, man. And, of course, I guess the only way for he wants to atone is to either be killed or defeated by his own son. That's the only atonement he wants. I mean, it's kind of funny and ironic and natural that the only way to stop me is for someone I love and care about to kill me or defeat me, you know? So, yeah. Looking forward to the next episode. I don't know how this is going to go out for everybody else because they are tired and worn out from battle, you know? This is going to be ugly. So, until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.